welcome to the office, old buddy. Sounds to me like you've got something you'd like to talk to me about.
Yes, I found out Friday when I got home I got one that's got to go to summer school.
Yeah.
And where my wife works graveyard, there's nobody to take him to summer school, and I got got 2-a-day football practices. I just don't know how I'm gonna get it done, Mike. I hate not finishing all the way out on the show and the project, but I've got to be there to do this because.
Well, family's first, and you know as well as I do, sit and say this right here. You can walk out of here with your chest stuck out and your head held high because you've absolutely just been a performer. Fun to be around. Really nice opportunity to know you and have you here. I want you to know that. I know you'll walk away, do be proud. Every single one of us just thinks 100% million of you, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe as it is that, you know, people get to see your heart from what you're being here and give me a call and say, that feller, and they'll describe you, and I'll say, why, yeah, Willie, and then I'll transfer the call. I hope that you get you a call and get you a job out of this. It'd be way longer lasting than the TV show is if something like that, so I would consider that a blessing. I mean, more so than even just the TV show. So as it is, holy cow, I hate it, but definitely you do what you got to do. Family is number one and first.
Right. I really enjoyed it here. I've learned a lot. I always try to give 110% wherever I'm at.
Well, you did, and I appreciate it too. Real good visit. Well, it's been good to have you here at the Radical Academy, and I'll tell you, I'm going to recommend you to anybody out in the world if they want a good employee with a good doggone ethic and doggone a funny guy too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You're it, man.
Appreciate you.
Working this job all these hours, coming back and getting up on a little bit of a deadline, I had to talk to the fellas. It really come down to the new Mikeism. Put the steel on, we'll correct it later. In other words, just get it on. Get it on. We'd lay it down, we'd cut, slice, dice, and correct and make it level. I'm telling you what, if they've picked up one lesson, don't think it to death. Just keep working, keep persevering, get the steel on, and once you get it on, then you can come back and niggle it and peck on it and make it right. And tell you the truth, then stand back and just be amazed at what you done. If you put too much thought into it, I guarantee us as humans, we talk ourselves out of it, and nothing would ever get finished. Now look at the machine. I'm going to ask you right now, I need to know if you settle down good enough for me and you go over here and do this TIG welding and not have, ask me 15 questions. I'll say, tack here and, you know, our normal stuff.
Absolutely.
All right, then let's go do some work. We'll get this doggone sheet metal on. Here.
Mike is trying to salvage every piece of material possible off the old bus, including the sheet metal. For the sheet metal to work, he is having to engineer on the fly. It's a build-as-you-go project right now.
Now this is what me and Chuck do. This is our job. Make them possible.
How about
anybody can frame. Now I'm not saying that against these old boys right here. I've taught them a doggone how to build it kind of like a house. But boy, stretching sheet metal.
Well, me and Travis were making little pieces to go in the corners where the door slide outs are. And I had them clamped down and the grinder turned on, and when I started in with it, it got hung and hit the grinding wheel busted, and it ended up in my shirt, and it like to made me a woman.
what are you doing there, man?
I got a blood blister on the back of my dick. Son of a bitch. Man, that thing blowed up and it caught the corner of my shirt and it wrung it right into it. Oh. It's alright, it's too far with my heart to kill me. Ain't my shirt cut off, boys. I need to keep what I got.
I remember seeing one of them tools this morning.
Oh, I seen one laying in the floor somewhere.
Did it really get him on his wiener, Brian said? Yeah. That ain't the right one neither.
There's blood everywhere.
When we had a half of an inch of height right here, then this will be normalized high body panel. It's almost like me wrapping a sheet in solid and then turning right around and making wire form, or take that dake press and make this little old thing and then add it on top. But it would still have to have an on-top framing for it to set on. I'm gonna nip it real quick by just adding a height here. Cut them 36 long, and I'll meet you out here. I want you to split them with a doubles cutter and get them. Yeah, but I want it split as deep as you possibly can so that it's welded as strong as you can in the split. In other words, balance the effort to the result. If you only get a half inch, I'll be happy.
After the long hours spent building the frame, all of the guys at the Radical Academy were really excited seeing the sheet metal going onto the frame. The bus is really taking on shape. There she is, a 19-foot-long Volkswagen bus, almost completely handmade.
Let me tell you of the commitment. And of course, I done spoke to it of the fellas, and tell you the truth, I don't believe that they believed it till they got in here, and it was months, 3 or 4 months now. And tell you the truth, is quite a commitment that they've made to lose time away from their family and live here and just doggone in real tight situations, and come in here at night and not have enough sleep and that kind of stuff. And you know, it was been humid and hot and doggone dirty. And tell you the truth, what we sweep up ain't dirt, it's pure metal every time, every night. But when it really comes down to it, for these guys to come in and do the job that they've done, I just commend them, proud of them. And tell you the truth, of those last two fellas that we talk about, Willie and Adam, I hated to lose them, but tell you the truth, they've got a bunch of family obligations, and the last guys that stay in here is just going to stick it out, tough it out, and by golly doggone at all costs, and I appreciate all of that for them.
Coming up next week on What Would Mike Do?
There you go, Trent. You want a glove?
Don't care.
Ha 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 ha!